Bendiciones. So let me tell you something that happened at work that was so crazy. Oh, hold on. It's so cold. California is so mixy. It's either hot or it's cold. It's never like either one. It's not like no good in between weather. And that to me is a little annoying. The first rainstorm that California experiences, I'm gonna go dance in it. Ugh. Ugh. I like your mask. Ugh. Oh. Hi. Can I get mulitas? Let me get huh? Let me get one chicken. Oh my god, no. Let me get chicken and one to go. I need to go find my wallet in the car. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh, oh, it's so cold. I'm like a baby. All shivery. Ugh. A little shivery. I feel a little shivery. That's so crazy. I went to my storage unit and look at my other sweater. Do y'all remember this cardigan? Can we talk about throwback today? She wore her throwback cardigan. Ugh. Oh, she is feeling cold. Oh, damn, I gotta be inside to get my food. Oh, the annoyance. It's so cold. Oh. The demonetization of it all. The demonetization of it all. Oh my God. The music of it all. No, it's just cold outside and I'm dressed half naked. I don't even have a bra on. I've just given up on bras completely. I'm like, fuck it. La teta mía tan grande. You know, I didn't notice. Guys, keep it real with me. I didn't notice. Hello? When were y'all gonna tell me that my titties were big? I feel like my titties are like, we're like little. No, I'm not frozen. I see myself. If I was frozen, I wouldn't see myself. I was buffering for a second, only for a second. But I'm back. Let me tell you, even when I think I look ugly, like, I'm not ugly. I'm not ugly. So like I was saying, right? When were y'all gonna tell me that I have big titties? Like for real though. Um, I'm apparently, I'm known as the girl with the big titties at work. I'm known as the girl with the big titties at work. I didn't look, because they don't look that big. Okay, stop exaggerating. They don't look like that. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm a big person, so I feel like if I had little itty bitty nanas, that wouldn't make sense on my body. And they real. What am I supposed to do? Tell my breasts not to grow? You crazy? No, baby. If you want to grow, grow. I'll water you like little seedlings. Let's see how big these suckers want to get. I don't know. Am I the only one that goes through like sudden random growth spurt in breasts? Like I always notice that my breasts are gonna get bigger or they get more engorged when they start to get mad tender. They start to get mad tender, and then my breasts be hurting a little bit and I'm like, ooh. So sometimes I catch myself at work doing like this, where I hold my breasts like this and I just carry them a little bit. And everybody at work started noticing that I carry my breasts around. And I'm like, I never noticed that I carry my breasts around. I never noticed that. Like, I'll be like this, and I'll just carry them. I don't know. It's just sometimes you want the pressure. Like, I don't know. I get a lot of back pain, so I just wish that I like had something to relieve the pressure. Cause I feel like my breasts are not like mad heavy, but they not like mad light either. It's like they are like como grande, like they're like pillows. They're pillows. Hello, and everybody's looking at them like, I want to take a nap. She's giving me pillow. She's giving me comfortable. She's giving me safety. She's giving me secure. She's giving me I want to like snuggle my face in it, and I'm like, ew. But nobody wants to commit. Nobody wants to actually like take the time to get to know somebody. Everybody just want to touch, touch, touch. Ya, estoy cansada. Deje de tocarme. I don't want you to touch me. I want you to touch my spiritual, and I want you to touch my mental, and I want you to touch everything but my body. I'm so over it. I'm so over it. Yo estoy harta, harta ya. Yo estoy harta que no puedo más, que no puedo más. I cannot deal with that anymore. Like the fuckery of it all is so exhausting. It's like, how can I even invest, even saving your number on my phone, if you can't even go through one interaction where you can't keep your hands off of me? Hello? Why do I have to constantly deal with the sexualization that's being thrusted upon me as a woman? And why do I constantly have to feel bad because my breasts are big and my body is curvy and certain outfits just look different on me? And that doesn't mean that I am showcasing my body to be touched or to be a spectacle. It's to be who I want to be. And it's annoying. It's so annoying and it's exhausting. I'm like, over it. Like, stop sexualizing me. Like, I'm not here to be your sick little fantasy. It's so over it. Oh, so over it. Let's go, girl. Oh, so effing over it. The sexualization needs to stop. So over it. Like, I'm so over it. Like, so what? Ugh. Over it, girl. I'm so over it. Ugh. My body is just a meat suit. It really is. I totally understand why Lady Gaga wore that meat suit. Is that my mulita? Yes. Can I have the green sauce, the avocado one, and can I have extra onions and cilantro? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I have no cilantro and onion. How can I eat this without that? So over it. So over it. Can I get like onions, cilantros, and limes? Let me get three and three. I only need one lemon, one bag of lemons, but cilantro and onions. And then just one of the limes. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Napkins?
Oh,
I'll get that. Did you need any napkins?
yes, please. Thank you. No, that's fine. No. No, oh, wait. It was one more cilantro. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. I got everything I wanted. Oh, I love that. I love that. When I get everything that I want. Oh, so over it. Gosh, she is an incognito drag, honey. She is an incognito drag. She does not want to be identifiable today. She's over it. Ah! Oh! Over it. All right, so let me tell you the team. Let me tell you the team. I had a dream last night, and let me tell you, this dream was so odd. I had a dream with Tyler, the creator, again. Oh my God, it's so crazy. This is like literally the third time I've had a dream about him. And it's so weird because I'm like, why am I having dreams about Tyler, the creator? Like, why is that a thing? I think I need a park where there's more light, but I don't want people to see me eating because I'm going to throw down. So where can I park that will give me light, but also give me the ability to throw down and not be judged by fellow spectators who might so happen to glance into my vehicle? I don't want to spare them. I want to spare them the gory image of me hartándome con una perra. Hartándome como una perra. Hartándome is stuffing my face como una perra. It's like a dog. Stuffing my face like a dog. Ah, the stuffing of my face como una perra. For me, it's the stuffing my face with mulitas como una perra for me. Did you get tacos at Taco King? No, this is a place called Taco King. Sorry. You were right. I was wrong. I feel like I'm giving very Jenny from the block. I feel like I'm giving like Jennifer Lopez in the movie Selena when she went to go get pizza with Chris. I feel like I'm giving very como la cacacha a su pasito y no me bebes a bailar. Y la cacacha es su pasito y no me puedes tambalar. I like a gotcha, es su pasito, and a baby, and mama. I like a gotcha, es su pasito. Oh my God, where am I going? Hello? Does she not have direction in life or what? Well, girl, you better snap up because you're at the driver's seat, honey. And if you do not know where you are going and you have no vision and plan, baby, you are wasting gas, time, effort, and energy, hoping, wishing, wanting, and praying. When you need to get up and realize that, Molly, girl, you is in danger. All right, I understand, girl. Sometimes I'll be having internal monologue where I'll be telling myself, like, girl, you better wake the up because you is asleep at the wheel, honey. You don't know what you're doing. And it's so apparent. You is all over the place and you been cute for a little bit and you doing better. But girl, it's time to put that sucker in high gear. What? You got your truck fixed. You dropped a stack on that. Like, get your act right. You is a boss bitch. You was making boss bitch moves. So act like you really paid that bill. Cause I like, come on now. Like, what's happening? Hello? Am I not working to pay rent next week? Hello? Am I not making moves? I mean, like, I make bloody moves. If you see me, I don't speak. That means I don't. What? I'm a boss. You a worker, bitch. I make bloody moves. Don't you come around my way. Don't you hang around my block. And I just checked my account. Turns out I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm rich. I put my hands up on my hips. I bet you ditchy, dipsy, dip. I get the money and go. My pussy glitter, it's gold. And I say, okay. I let him get what he want. He buy me Yves Saint Laurent in a new whip. I'm the hottest in the street. Hope you hoe knows this ain't cheap. Cop the bag and fix my teeth. Hope you hoe knows this ain't cheap. I already said that. Look, you see? The hoop energy. It's like too much. Yo, I really don't know where I'm driving. Yo estoy aquí perdida. Girl, you went to go search for light. And you are still trying to search that. And the search should have been over. Because the search for light and the heat and temperature of your food are on two different schedules. All right, whatever, I'm going to pull over. I'm going to get somewhere with this light. This safe. Let me close my door. So that people don't be like this. Oh my God, close your door because somebody can open up your door and snatch you and choke you in your neck. And I'm like this. Oh my God, y'all never thought about like, I know randomly, because I know people are going to accuse me to being lit. No, I am not on Miss Sativa, all right? For all the shady Cathys that's going to be like, oh my gosh, she is on Sativa. Not yet. I need to go to bed. So Miss Sativa, she got to go to bed. She ain't coming out today. Miss Sativa is not coming out to play. She got to go to bed. She got to go to work. So Miss Sativa, there's a time and a place for that. And she ain't, her time is not today. Because yo estoy cansada. And ain't nobody got time to be messing around with Miss Sativa. So I don't want anybody in the comments being like, oh my gosh, she is talking to Mala Millet. She is on that Miss Sativa. No, she is not. Watch your mouth and do not speak ill of any. Those free of sin, cast the first stone. All right. She found the light. Perfect. Turn off the car. Let me see what y'all saying. Not me getting hyped up. LOL. So let me tell you something. This is literally like mad dreams I've had about Tyler, the Creator. And it's so crazy how it's happening. And low key, se me pare los pelos, that like my hairs be standing on my arms every time things like this happen. Because I'm like, yo, is the universe like low key telling me that like Tyler, the Creator is really going to take me out on a date? Because I've been having like really bad experiences, like putting myself out in the dating scene, and I've low-key been kind of like trying to low-key talk about it, but I'm not getting too personal with you guys because a girl needs her own privacy as well. But I've been trying and stuff like that, and it hasn't deemed over it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, I want to go international. Maybe the international men have some common sense, because these American boys are not where it's at for me. I'm just like, oh God. The instant gratification culture for me, the swipe right culture for me, the fact that I gotta text you before I call you because you don't like dry calling, for me, over it. Over the nonsense. Over that. That is not cute. That's not cute energy. Um, so I'm gonna hook up my food right now. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do right now. Let me hit it with the onions first, because it's the onions for me. It's the onions, it's the cilantro, and it's the lime. It's the triad for me. The mulitas is where it's at for me. Like, oh, look at this. I'm like a salvaje. I just rip the bag. I don't even try to untie it. But you open up your mulitas. It's basically like two tortillas with cheese and meat. You dump all the onions because I asked for three and I have three of them. So all those onions go into one mulita. Oh my God. This is the luxury of being single because si yo tenía un hombre, like, ill imagine. You know what? I'd rather somebody's breath smell like onion than smell like feet. Because some people's breath be smelling like, ooh. Did you go to a dentist? I think there's something podrido back there. Like something is a little rotten. I mean, whatever, but you don't smell that? And then I'm going to do the lime. Oh my God, it's the lime rain for me. Oh my God, the lime rain for me. Oh my God. Let me eat the first bite and then I'm going to tell you about Tyler the Creator. Oh my God, it's so crazy how I keep having dreams about him. And you know what? I still haven't listened to his music. I feel like there's going to be a moment where I'm going to be in the studio with him and I'm going to hear him like create music in front of me and that's going to be the first time I actually hear him and I'm going to see his talent and like we're going to fall in love a little bit in that moment. I don't know why. I feel like it's happening. So look, this is what it's looking like at the end of the whole debacle. Super stuffed and super thick like me. Oh my God, look at the mulita of it all. Woo! Because I have mulitas. Mulitas is like munlos. Munlos is thighs. Mmm. It's the raw onion for me. It's the raw onion crutch for me. It's the cilantro for me. Mmm. 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 What y'all talking about? Oh, about Rihanna being pregnant? No. No. What we need to be talking about the MTV Awards is how Normani, Normani and Tiana Taylor was doing frequeria on the stage, doing a Janet Jackson inspired dance, queer baiting because it's two women scantily clad stimulating or simulating sexual like gyrations, and little Boosie and the world was up in arms when little Nas X kissed a guy on stage talking about, oh, the children and da 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 and this, that, and the third and promoting homosexuality. So it's like, oh, okay, so two heterosexual cisgendered women at this point, you know what? I don't even, you know what? I'm not going to even say nothing. I'm not going to assume. I'm not going to assume their sexuality. But what I don't like is how the world got something to say about Little Nas, but they don't got nothing to say. And let me tell you something. Tiana Taylor, Tiana Taylor is in my top 5 of beautiful women. Let me tell you something. Tiana Taylor is, it hurts me to look at her because she's so beautiful. So beautiful. So I'm going to be honest. That performance with Tiana Taylor, the moment when Armani was like, you know, about to bend her back to go off of her, and she crossed her legs and she gave that angle and flexed her abs. I was like, yes, yes, Tiana, yes. She gave me life. But at the same token, let's talk about why that's more accepted than Little Nas kissing a man on stage. Honey, I live, but let's talk about it. You think the world won't talk about me and Tyler? If we was really together, if Tyler the creator and TMZ was to report that he was with a trans woman, oh my God, they will have a field day. But a woman who's married having a third come into the relationship will be less of a scandal if she's a woman. Over it. I'm over it. All right, now that I ate that first one, while I'm setting up the second one, we can talk about the dream because I'm done talking about that. So, I had a dream about Tyler the Creator again, and it's so weird. You know what? I don't know how I feel about Little Nas being pregnant. I'll be honest. I'm not going to sit here and just completely side with him, even though I feel like he's done a lot um, to just bring awareness to how we sort of look at things one-sided. Um, um, I also want to bring up the fact that when it comes to pregnancy, it's a very, very touchy subject because there's a lot of individuals that are dealing with infertility issues. So to see someone simulating pregnancy for any reason tends to be very risque because it can be taken differently. But I also want to keep it a buck 50. I feel like we also have bred this sort of community where we want to cancel everybody. We want to cancel everybody and we want to see people suffer and this and that. And it's almost like we become a riot. And this cancel culture is big. So I think that for me, Little Nas being pregnant, I look at it from the scope of I deal with the fact that I won't be able to, like as a trans woman, I'm gonna keep it a buck 50 with you. I'm gonna have a real conversation with you. There was this guy when I was like younger that I was in a situationship and we would hang out and he would talk about like our future, even though we knew it wasn't gonna happen. And he would be like, you know what? We could get a baby and we can find a woman that will have our baby. And you know what we could do? We can get you the bellies that you put on and nobody would know. Like you're pretty. I think you're passable. Like we'll get you like something to fix your chin and this. And yeah, like, nobody would know and nobody would have to know. We'll have the stomachs, the prosthetics. And I sat there and listened to this man say that to me. And that stood with me. That stood with me. And for a while, I thought about it. I was like, would I have done that? But I just think that it's a very touchy subject. Like, some people could be, I don't know. So let me tell you the dream about Tyler, the Creator. So, boom, this is what happened. In the dream, somebody told me, it was like this random person. I was walking in the street. This random person walking past me. It seemed like the people around me were like moving faster than me. They were blurry. But this one particular person bumped me. And when I went to go look at him, like, yo, what's up? He said, you have to invest in yourself. He was like, you have to invest in yourself to get to where you want to be. And then walked off. So then it fast forwards to me going online looking for beats. So in the dream, I found a website where, sorry, I'm eating. I found a website that had people, just regular creative people that made beats. And there was a particular sound that I wanted for this song that I have in my head. And I really do have this song in my head. So it's weird. So I'm working and I'm looking for a particular sound, and I find somebody who he has a sound that sounds intriguing. It was like electronica, house music, punk. Like it was real funky. And the beat sounded really interesting. So I contacted him. And I said I wanted to buy the beat. So he told me that the beat with the certificate saying that the beat is mine and that I can use it as I want. And I don't have to pay any royalties for the beat. If it blows up, he said that it was gonna be $75. And I really, really like this beat. And I kept on thinking about the guy who said, if you don't invest in yourself, then you're not gonna make it to where you wanna be. So I said, F it. I had saved enough money to get the bed, the mattress. Because I was gonna get a mattress with this headboard. It was gonna be nice. But I took the money and I was like, I can make this. Don't worry. I can make $75 in another week. I'll get the bed next week. And I bought the beat. And with the microphone, what I did was, I said, since I touched the money to pay for the beat, I might as well take the rest of the money and put the down payment for the laptop and buy the laptop so I could really start using this beat. So I went to the Apple store to do the pay thing. Oh my God, let me tell you something. This is crazy. So I go, I'm like, F it, I'm just gonna buy it. So I go, get the laptop, now I'm making beats. So I make the song and I turn it into a TikTok sound. And I put it up on TikTok and the sound goes viral. But I didn't know that the sound went viral because I was at work. So I'm at work. I make this beat. I put it up on TikTok to promote like a little snippet of my song that I was working on. Lizzo hears the snippet, the sound bit, and she uses it. And she's like, TikTok, help me find this girl. I want to use this for a song, for a project. That's what she said. So I'm at work, whatever. I'm not allowed to have my phone. So for some reason, I guess I was so busy, I never checked my phone throughout the day. Even on my little lunch break, I was tired, so I laid my head down because I had been playing with the music on the computer and with the microphone and everything. So me not thinking nothing about the snippet, when I come out of work and I get home and I look at my phone, I see all these things bling, 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 blowing up. So I check and all I see is messages, all my DMs everywhere. Lizzo's trying to find you. Lizzo's trying to find you. Lizzo's trying to find you. You got to contact her. You got to contact her. Oh my God. She wants to use your song. Oh my God. Blah, 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 blah. So I start freaking out. So I make a TikTok talking directly to Lizzo. Boom. Not even like an hour later, Lizzo's like calling me on the phone. And she called, of course, from a blocked number. And she said, what are you doing? I said, well, I just got off of work and I found out you were trying to find me. And now I'm sitting here like flabbergasted that this is real. She said, I'm going to send a car for you. And I want you to meet me in my studio today. I said, well, I got to go to work tomorrow. She said, you ain't going to need to go back. Trust me. So I waited. And like Lizzo said on the phone, a blacked out, like, long Escalade came to pick me up with like these two bodyguards. And they drove me. It seemed like it was mad far away. And I was in Lizzo's studio. So me and Lizzo are chilling. We're smoking. She's showing me different breathing techniques. We're just having fun in the studio. And we wound up making a song. And Lizzo's like, I want to drop this. And I'm like, what? She's like, I want to drop this song. I said, when? She's like now. So Lizzo puts a teaser of the song on TikTok, Instagram, all her social platforms right there. And just like that. Wait, hold on. Like that. Like everything changed. Everything changed. I was learning choreography for a video. Like there was all this buzz. And it got crazy. So I went from like literally overnight. I went from living here in the room, working at the dispensary, to I had a team and I was looking at loft apartments in LA. And it was crazy. So to celebrate the song, and me, like, I think I was signing with Lizzo because we had some other projects that we were working on in the dream, because me and her were going to collaborate on a couple of other adventures that I had pitched to her, whatever. She threw a big party. Lizzo threw a big party. So everybody was going to come, like Lotto, Megan, Normani. Everybody was going to come to this party. And it was kind of going to be like the first time people got to see me, like in person. So me and Lizzo, we went shopping. It was cute. It was such a cute moment. We had so much fun. We ate good food. And people were taking pictures of us. And it was like very like paparazzi. And it was so surreal. And I just loved Lizzo's energy in the dream. It felt very grounding. It felt very safe in a weird way. I didn't feel a danger with Lizzo. That's what I remember from the dream. So we pick out a nice outfit. The party is happening, is in her house. And I got kind of like nervous, and I got in my head and I was like, oh my God, like, you know, people are going to kind of know, and like, how are they going to react, and this and that and this and that. And I don't deal good with like big crowds. So I told Lizzo to go ahead of me, and then I'm going to like slip through the party. I didn't want it to be a big announcement. I didn't want her to be like, and da-da-da-da. I just kind of wanted to slip through the party and see if people noticed me. So she was like, okay, girl, like, da-da-da-da. I'll let you do your thing. But eventually at some night, we're going to toast. So I want you to work up to it. And I was like, okay, thank you. So I'm sliding through the party, and there was like these sections where people were like sitting. So I hear somebody laughing, and the laugh was like noticeably different. It was a distinctive laugh. And this person was like joking and clowning on Drake. And it was like the way the booth was set up, it was curved, so I couldn't see. So I started to walk around to look. And when I turned around, it was Tyler and some other people. And I was like, oh my God, that's my favorite thing to do, is clown on Drake. And he was like this, who are you? You funny. And I was like this, I'm me. And he was like this, yo, come sit in my section. So I go into the booth, and now I'm sitting in the section with Tyler. And he's like, who are you? And I was like, well, I'm kind of like the guest of honor. He was like, you the chick that's doing that song with Lizzo. What? We start chopping it up, talking. We start joking. Now we start smoking. And we just having a good old time. Like a really, really good old time. And I kind of spent like the majority of the night, and then Lizzo caught me in the corner, and she was like, and she grabbed me. She like looked at us, and then she grabbed me, and then she grabbed me, and she like hold my arm, and she was like, "Okay, girl, you ready? This, that, and the third. I was looking for you, cause it was mad packed." She looked at me and she was like, for a split second, I thought he was gonna fight me, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" She was like, "You didn't see the way he looked when I snatched you away from him," and I was like, as if, Lizzo, please, please. She announces me. Everybody notices me. It's like this whole thing. I feel weird. I start to get awkward. And I'm like, I want to go home. So even though Lizzo didn't want me to go home, I went home and I got nervous. I know, so bad. The dream was like, why did I get so nervous? I should have owned the moment. But I did. And I went home. Lizzo texted me and said, girl, I hope you don't get mad, but I gave someone your number. They should be messaging you soon. And I was like, what? And the minute that happens and I read that text message, who's text messaging me? Tyler. Tyler, the creator. So now we're having these like text messages, and he's talking about like how long he's gonna be in LA because like he's gonna do a tour soon and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, I don't know like what you're doing here. He was like, what you mean? And I'm like, it kind of feels like you're flirting with me. He was like, I thought that I was making that obvious. All right, Captain Obvious. And I was like, I gotta tell you something. So he's like, what? And I'm like, oh. So I tell him I'm trans. And he was like, and so, weirdo? And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And he was like, what are you doing tomorrow? I would like you to stop by the studio. And I was like, I don't really have like anything like planned, da 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 da. So, long story short, boom, I show up to the studio the next day. It's me and Tyler in the studio, and he's working on some stuff. And when I walk in, he comes and he gives me a hug. And the hug was like, I wasn't expecting it because if you look at Tyler, he looked like a little scrawny, and I'm a big girl. So I didn't expect there to be like an actual like grip to his hug. Like I felt it, and I was like, not you squeezing me tight. Like, what's up with that? He's like, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm happy to see you or whatever, but you kind of made it awkward now. And I'm like, no, I'm like happy to see you too. I'm just kind of like, we just chilling, right? He's like, yeah, we're just chilling. So we start having conversation and stuff. And well, long story short, like me and Tyler start spending mad time together, like mad time together. And one time I was in his house, and it was just like conversation. Like we would talk about every and anything, like every and anything. It really felt like in this dream, it really felt like he was my best friend. Like it felt weird, and it felt weird being around him because I wanted to be around him. But it wasn't like no sexual. It was just like I really enjoyed him. And I would laugh with him, and he got like a different side of me, and he never judged me. And every time I would do like quirky things, he would just laugh at it. And like, I don't know, I felt seen with him. The dream was beautiful. I love when I have a beautiful dream and it starts to turn good. I love it. I always worry because I notice I'm very, I don't know how to explain it. When I have dreams, I'm aware that I'm having a dream. And oftentimes I can sometimes control the direction of the dream, but more oftentimes than not, the dream tends to turn sour towards the end when I'm about to wake up. And when I start to see the beautiful dream go bad, I'm like, oh God, no, I know it's happening. I'm about to wake up. Um, but this dream was beautiful. It was really, really beautiful. And I felt the dream like elongating, and I was like, wow, this is like a really beautiful dream. And I felt relaxed in my sleep. I felt my body untense. And I don't know, I was aware of that because um I'm sleeping in the sleeping bag. So I felt my body relax, and I felt deeper into the dream. It almost felt like I was sitting in a chair with Tyler. We were laughing, and then almost like we fell and we sank, and I was like in a deeper dream with him. And in this deeper dream, we were in the car, and he was like, I want to take you to one of my favorite places here in LA. And the sun was kind of like about to set down. So I got in the car with him, and we were driving off, and we were like looking at this view, and it was beautiful, and started to see the stars and stuff. And I was just looking, and I was like in awe. And I turned over, and he was looking at me, and I was like, what are you looking at? And he kissed me. Tyler kissed me in the dream. And I hope, if Tyler, the creator, if you're watching this, I don't want you to think I'm a weirdo. This is just a dream. And I've never even heard your music. I don't know anything about you. I don't even know how old you are, and I don't know how tall you are. And I don't know if you're a chicken nugget or a chicken sandwich or a chicken tender. I don't know anything about you, Tyler, the creator. But this dream was like so vivid and intense. It feels so weird. I feel like low key I know you, even though I've never even met you. It feels weird. So, he kissed me, and the only way I could describe it was like, you know, the sensation of when you take your bra off and you feel that relief, like that instant tension just leave your body, and you feel like this, it's like when he kissed me, my body instantly relaxed into him. It was almost like I melted into him, and it felt right. I don't know, it was so weird. It felt right. And he asked me to be his girl. Nobody's ever asked me to be their girl. Like to say, I want you to be my girlfriend. And mean it. With no, with no, with no like speculations or terms and conditions. It was, it was a beautiful feeling in the dream. It took my breath away. If it was like, wow. I couldn't believe that I heard it, because to me it was like, this is Tyler the creator, and this is somebody who I just enjoyed spending time with, and I couldn't believe it was happening to me. It felt like low key, like a Cinderella moment. He asked me to be his girlfriend. Adam had asked me to be his girlfriend, but he was like, you know, like, you're like my girlfriend. I'm not gonna go out there and like do anything, but like, you know, like we also can't go out. That was the closest I got when he made me that card. He asked me to be his girlfriend, but we couldn't like go out because he didn't want to lose his kid. Give me a minute. I am valid. I am worthy. I am worthy to be loved. I am valid. I am worthy. I am worthy to be loved. I am spectacular. I am a phenomenal woman. I am strong. I am brave. I'm successful. I am tenacious. I am worthy of being loved with no exceptions. So yeah, Tyler asked me to be his girlfriend, and he invited me. Ironically, I had joked about him saying that, like, whenever celebrities want to announce that they're dating somebody, they go to Nobu. So he said, "Get in the car. I'm taking you somewhere." And Tyler took me to Nobu that night, and we were photographed by the paparazzi. And that was the first picture that was publicly posted officially as my boyfriend. It was a pretty dream. It was a cute dream. It was very, very cute and romantic, real cheeky. It was a really cute dream. So yes, I had another dream about Tyler. But here's where things get like a little weird. I go to work this morning, and out of anything else that the girl that opens up the shop could have put on the TV, she sat there. I was getting things ready. I was turning on all the lights. She's turning on the TVs, and she's like, "What do I feel like hearing?" Oh, I know. Tyler the Creator. She starts playing Tyler the Creator and plays a whole playlist of Tyler the Creator. And low key, I liked his music. I liked it. So that was so weird because I had just had a dream about him. I woke up, got ready for work, went to work, and what is the first thing I hear at work? Tyler the Creator music. Isn't that eerie? Or am I tripping? Am I looking too much into something that's not there? Or is this the universe telling me something? What you think? Let me know. Maybe your dream hasn't ended because you will dream of him again. I hope I have another dream about Tyler. You know what I enjoyed the most about that dream? What I remember was the feeling. You know that feeling? I don't know what it feels like to I don't know what it feels like how did it feel for anybody who's in a relationship? How did it feel the moment that the person that you were dating asked you to be their partner? Like, did it feel like good? Like, like for me in the dream when Tyler asked me after he kissed me, looking at that view, what it felt like to me in the dream, what I felt like, and I felt it physically, is that I felt like this, almost like this warm sensation that just permeated my body and sent tingles all over, and it almost felt like my heart stopped a little bit and like the world shut off. Yeah. was a great feeling. It's a really good feeling. Felt I felt present in that moment in the dream. It's really intense. My dreams almost feel like I'm living them, like they're not dreams. It almost feels like when I wake up, I'm a little not tired, but I feel like I was actually doing those things. Because I woke up low key looking at my phone to see if Tyler had texted me when I woke up. Because it felt so real. You know what I'm saying? But then I saw my bed and I looked up and I saw everything around me. I was like, no, this isn't real. Because in the dream, I was low key practically already living in Tyler's house. But Tyler was real respectful. He was real respectful. Like, there was another room that I was sleeping. Mhm. I know I'm not. I know that the reason why I'm having dreams like this is because I think that a part of me inside wants to believe that love and romance and everything that I want is obtainable. And I think it's that little girl in me who takes control in my dreams and allows me to have the most beautifulest dreams to replace the nightmares that oftentimes I have. Because whenever I've thought about love or I've been in situationships, what I would often have dreams about were nightmares of I talk in a lot of respect for my mom. I do. Because she gave me life. But not every moment with my mother has been 110%. But I will have nightmares often where I would hear her say, that nobody was going to love me this way. So even if the dream is just a dream, I'm glad to have had the dream that I did because it was a beautiful dream. I'm glad that it replaced the nightmares that I often have. My mommy told me that. That's something that sometimes I struggle with. But you want to know something? There's nothing I want more in my world is my mother to find love and peace in her life. Everyone in my life, all of my family. It don't matter. Because to me, what I seek in my life is a freedom from everything that kept me bound. And I think that the one thing I've learned through this lesson, through living in the truck, through taking the biggest risk of my life and stepping into the unknown, I think the one thing I've learned is truly, truly, truly how, you know how you hear where you say, you got to forgive them, not for them, but for yourself, to free yourself from it. It really, really is true. You have to forgive to set yourself free. And when you forgive and set yourself free, you start to see that sometimes things come from a place of there's just many different reasons, but it doesn't matter anymore because it isn't your burden anymore. And even though sometimes it hurts, the hurt reminds you that you want more. Because if it didn't hurt, then that means that they've already won. What they've said already has a hold over you. But when it hurts, it's because your body is telling you, I don't want to feel like this. Let's change this. Let's really work past this. I've learned to look at everything I've been through and heal from it and replace those traumas with beautiful dreams. Here I am. I always get emotional, but I don't know how else to explain to you guys that, like, your life is worth romanticizing. You're worth, like, I've had people tell me I was broken, and I've believed it for so long. And I took those words, you're broken, and I internalized those. I held on to them and I became that. I became broken, you know? One of the things that hurt the most that my ex situationship told me was, he said, you know why I got with you? Because I saw the sadness in your eyes and I saw that you were broken. And he wasn't the only one that told me that. I've even had close friends tell me that I was broken. And I accepted that title for so long. Michelle, you're broken. You need to be fixed. But sometimes things need to be broken because they're meant to be broken, because they're not meant to be fixed, because you're no longer that broken shell of yourself. I've learned that through all of this, that I'm not broken, and that broken isn't a bad thing. Because had I not been broken, I wouldn't be the woman I am today. A stronger, braver, unapologetically living my life. I admire the woman I am. And I couldn't say the same about the woman I was before. And trust me, I'm not perfect. Oh my God. If we lived in an image of perfection, this would be Instagram, because that's where people post perfect, whatever that is. That's where people post the facade of perfection. I have done something and I have sat in my truth and I've laid in it and I've overcome it. I'm really proud of myself. I am really, really proud of myself. There's nothing, there is nothing that is out of my reach. I know that I will experience the greatest love story of my life because I'm worthy of it. Not me patting myself on the back for spiritual, mental, and physical growth. You're right. Maybe the dream just so happens to be about Tyler, the creator, but Tyler, the creator, really is just a figurehead. Maybe this person is just appearing in my dream as Tyler, the creator, but it's really the person I'm meant to be with manifesting in my dreams. Maybe the person I'm meant to be with is dreaming and wanting the perfect girl like me. Like the same way I'm thinking about and dreaming about him and this love, it could be the same way he might be frustrated and saying, why can't I find somebody like this and like this and that thinks like this? And I'm like, why can't I find anybody that thinks and looks and this and this? So we're both trying to manifest each other, so much so that now we're having dreams. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Yo, that's really interesting. I love these type of conversations. Let's interpret this. What's another interpretation of this dream? I'm really into this. This is interesting. I don't think that you're broken. What I feel like is that you are a person with rare personality and a lot of people misunderstood you, and that is the part that's going to make you famous. I mean this in a good way. Well, thank you. I know that I'm quirky and I know that I don't like fit in like, I guess, but I don't think I was meant to fit in. I got a cupcake in the house, as you should be. I have a cupcake in the house that I want to eat so bad. But I'm gonna have to settle for a donut. Hold on, I want to read. Let me know what y'all interpreted about the dream. I'm interested to see your theories. Ooh, this is so much fun. Ooh. Now let's talking about dreams. Dreams can come true. Da-da-dum, da-dum, dum, dum. Dreams can come true. Ah, the donation of it all, the donuts. I wish they would make a powdered jelly donut. Oh, what is this? Huh? A Napoleon? Apple? And this one, this glazed one? That's the apple fritter? A bear claw. So it got like apple chunks in it? You think I should get that one? Or this coffee one? Let me get that glazed braid. That one, the glazed braid. The glazed twist, that one. That's it. You said 275? 235. 235. Thank you. Okay, hold on. Somebody said alternate universe, and I want to explore that theory. Oh, this is going to be an interesting conversation. I am going to smoke a little sativa now. Ah, I can't wait. I love talking about stuff like this. Where's the blunt? Where's the blunt? Where is it? Ah, she said alternate universe. She don't know what she started. She said alternate universe. I'm like, I'm there, ma'am. Let's explore that. Okay. Hold on. She said alternate universe. I say let's explore that. Let's go back. Okay, hold on. Do you realize your personality heals people? Does it? I feel like sometimes I come across as chaotic and like people are kind of like annoyed with me. I hope that you guys see the picture and the bigger message and what I'm doing, but I sometimes feel like I don't know how to translate it and I don't know how to give y'all, I guess, the life lessons that I'm learning as I'm going through this. I feel like I don't do a good job at articulating. Ceci said I was in an alternate universe with Tyler the Creator. Okay, now here's the question. If I was in an alternate universe with Tyler the Creator, is he aware that he was in that universe with me? Did we astral project into a universe together? Or did I astral project into a universe of a different version of Tyler the Creator? Maybe not this version in this dimension. Maybe in another dimension, me and Tyler are together. And maybe I am just dreaming about a life that I've already lived. Ooh. Somebody said, I believe that your dream is telling you what's really going to happen. Come on. Like the same person, but different lives. Yep. Maybe I'm having dreams about the alternate universe where me and Tyler are together. This donut is so nasty. So nasty. So nasty. My door is locked. All right. Well, I love you guys. And I'm going to let y'all go. Oh, the tiredness of it all. She worked hard for the money. So hard for it, honey. She worked hard for the blood clot money. So you better blood clot treat her right. Alive. That part. Nope, let me not pull down. Pull up. We want to stay young, youthful, and feminine. Oh, y'all were talking about how my skin is glowing. You want to know why? Because I did that Fenty. That Fenty skin is glowing. That Fenty skin is flossing. All right. Bye. Wait. Oh, you guys didn't remind me. I end all my videos now with XOXO Escandulosa. You gotta remind me. Don't just have me leave like that. That's rude. What, I'm just gonna end the conversation abruptly? Damn. Y'all gotta hold me accountable and be like, girl, you did not say goodbye. You need to say XOXO Escandulosa. Also, I did not even do my YouTube thing where it's like, hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Bendiciones. Tonight we have a very juicy story time. But you know me, I be going off a topic and I just be rambling on, rambling on, rambling on. But I promise you I'm gonna get to what I'm talking about. And I mean, isn't that low key why you love me? Because I'm so like sporadic and all over the place. Like, come on now. We kind of know what to expect here, but we'll pretend like we don't know. And for the newbies that are new to the fam, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you can be alerted whenever your girl Mishi goes live. And if you want to be a member of the House of Realness and become a fairy bomba, you already know what time it is. You just have to subscribe. Or something like that. Oh. But yeah, that part. I don't know what time it is over here. I love y'all.